I think that their attitudes can change because once they do volunteering, they will know what it feels like to give back to their society. Also,
Mhm.
to see how fortunate their lives are compared to some kids that are the same age as them can have a real impact and a change of perspective and attitude that they had before they started their volunteering hours. I don't think it's fair that one child should have a smaller consequence than the other if the other child does something more severe because actions speak louder than words, meaning that if one child is doing something way more dangerous, mean, or hurtful, they should get a much more severe consequence, or at least the same consequence as the child who frequently gets punished for minor things. Children should know their boundaries from what's right or wrong. I think that volunteering does open up new passions and hobbies. Before volunteering, some people aren't as open to doing things that they are not used to doing in their everyday life. But once they volunteer, it opens up new passions that they never thought they would like. Also, I think volunteering shows acceptance to anyone that does volunteering because when people volunteer, they put their own problems and differences aside to focus on the task at hand. I think that volunteering changes one's perspective on everyone's differences in society and how they should be embraced rather than judged, and how everyone lives their lives differently. Because I know that some of my friends do their outreach hours at schools with students that have disabilities, and they have told me that they like the fact that they get to see a different point of view on life. We shouldn't judge others that live their lives the way they do, because I don't think anyone would like to be judged on the way they do something that's not the way others do. I would for sure stop and say hi to someone that I have volunteered for because during my volunteer placement, I feel like I've created a bond with the kids I work with. Also, I was a volunteer for Waya, so seeing some of the participants makes me feel so happy to go up and with them because during the time I spent with them at the practices or on stage during the show makes me feel like I have created a special friendship with them. I would try my best to adapt to the placement I'm at because volunteering is for getting out of your comfort zone, putting your differences aside to help others that need it. Obviously, I would take it slow and start by asking the head of the placement what I should do to help, and from there, I'll become more and more outgoing.